No matter the challenges we face, we always have the ability to dream, and every day is a new opportunity. So dream another day.
Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. This is Dream Another Day Tarot, and this is going to be a reading for whoever needs to hear it. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. Just take what does and leave the rest for somebody else. So they can be for any astrology sign, any gender identity, okay? I use gender neutral language as much as I can on this channel to make my readings more inclusive. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. What's up with y'all? How you doing? Definitely make sure that you hit those buttons before you leave, y'all, if you are digging the message. It really helps my channel grow and helps me get these messages out to people even more. If you're interested in shorter readings, by the way, you can check out the shorts section of my channel and get a little bit of a sneak peek for what I do over on TikTok. I usually just do a what do you need to know today type reading for the collective. So feel free to go and check those out. And if you want a personal reading that's more specific to your sign or more specific to you and your situation, I am doing personal readings right now, so take advantage of that. It's all sliding scale donation, so feel free to go check out my tarot Instagram, and that's where you'll reach me for a personal reading, okay? All right. All that can be found in my link tree, by the way, my tarot link tree. But also, I do other projects too. So if you like thrifting, decorating, interior design, fashion, secondhand and vintage fashion, definitely go check out my other projects, y'all. I am launching actually a secondhand and vintage online clothing shop. It launches tomorrow, Saturday, April 1st. So definitely hit up my link tree for that. The shop name is Clay and Carrot. So please do go check that out. Support your baby over here. Let's go ahead and get to this reading. Just got to do my little spiel. You know, that's what YouTube is for, okay? So feel free to check out the description box for all my other disclaimers and for all that info that I just mentioned, okay? Alrighty, Spirit, what is going on? We're using the teeny tiny Rider-Waite Tarot today. A couple cards already wanting to come out. Super interesting. Super interesting. Yeah, so what I usually do is I jump on TikTok, I do a couple short readings there, and then I jump over here to YouTube, and then I do a longer form reading. So a lot of times the messages will correlate, and I post them the same day. So if the messages correlate and I say, hey, you need to go check out the TikTok reading, or I refer to it, feel free to go check it out. So here we've got the Four of Swords coming out with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And this is super interesting to me because the Four of Swords came out in one of the TikTok readings in reverse, and I shuffle quite a bit and y'all could see. But this is coming out as kind of like a needing to let go with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. A needing to let go, and I feel like, you know, get to a place of healing and rest and recuperation here and be able to let go of anything that has come to you in the past that has caused this type of need to recuperate, right? So I feel like Spirit's kind of saying it's kind of a let go of the past and get ready to move into the final phases of your healing, essentially, is what I'm getting. And we have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely not just a bin like lay in bed and everything's gonna be okay and you're gonna get better. This is definitely taking a lot of hard work. Okay, this has taken a lot of strength and a lot of perseverance. And so over in the TikTok reading I just did, which is why I mentioned it, so I have this hair tie, this green hair tie that I use to keep my little Rider-Waite Tarot together. I hate using the boxes, y'all, so I just use hair ties for all my decks. Judge me, I don't care. But look at the infinity sign above the Strength card, the person in the Strength card. Is that not crazy? Literally happened. I got the Two of Pentacles, which is an infinity sign, juggling into infinity, right? I just think that's a really strange coincidence that the hair tie would fall in such a way and that the cards would correlate. And it's even green too, which is crazy. So I'm just saying that I feel like Spirit is here with us, okay? Ooh, chills. And that the messages are coming through clear this morning, okay? And 4 cards coming out. So I'm thinking of 8. So let's think. 8 of Cups, all right? 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. The 8s, I feel like 8 is a very powerful number. Guys, I'm so stupid. 8, infinity. Whoa, I'm literally getting chills all over my body. Okay, Spirit, got you. Wow. Spirit's saying that in the 8 of Wands. So interesting. So Spirit's wanting, like, this is crazy. So wanting us to kind of look at what is the correlation between all of the 8 cards, okay? So 8 of Pentacles, all about hard work, okay? This is about doing your due diligence. This is about putting your nose to the grindstone and hammering out, you know, what it is you need to do. And this is also talking about your craft, okay? Honing in on your craft and really, really defining those skills, okay? 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands is all about taking action and also speaking up and communicating, okay? This is fast-paced communication, fast-paced action, okay? 8 of Wands. The 8 of Swords is all about the mind, okay? The 8 of Swords is all about, you know, feeling like you can't move. But the important thing about the 8 of Swords is that it's a feeling. You feel like you have no options. You feel like you don't know what to do. You feel stuck, but it's a feeling, okay? It's all in the mind. It's a mindset. So that's the 8 of Swords, right? 8 of Cups is all about walking away from things that no longer serve you, and not just things that you dabble in and then you think, oh, this isn't working out so far, I give up. No, the 8 of Cups is about putting in the blood, sweat, and tears necessary to make something work, and it just still ain't working out, okay? This is about, it's almost like, so for instance, say let's start with the 8 of Swords. This feels like a journey, okay? This is crazy, but like, stay with me, okay? So imagine you're in the 8 of Swords energy. You feel stuck. You don't know what to do. You know what I mean? You know you're feeling uncertain and like, you know, it's kind of a miserable feeling, right? It's just feeling like, oh, I have no way out. Okay. Now imagine that you decide, you know, well, I'm going to do what I can with what I have. 8 of Pentacles, right? So you go from the 8 of Swords to the 8 of Pentacles. You're working on your craft. You're doing your thing. You're kicking butt. You've got the 8 of Wands. You're taking action. You're communicating. You're working towards what you got to do. And then you've got the 8 of Cups. And then you have to walk away. So just think about it like this. Okay, this is something that I've heard a couple times recently, and it's really helping me, especially when like forming new relationships with people and kind of understanding how we play into each other's story a little bit, because that's essentially what I feel like relationships are. We're playing into one another's story. How do we fit together? What are we teaching one another? Or what are we kind of exploring here, you know? Being a little bit more intentional about our relationships, right? And our actions and our projects and all that sort of thing. So oftentimes people and things, okay, whether it's work, you know, or a car, or you know what I mean, anything, okay, objects, places you live, things come into your life for a reason or for a season. Sometimes you don't know why things come in and out of your life like this, but sometimes things come into your life for a reason, for to be a stepping stone, just to serve their purpose while they serve it. And once that purpose has been served, then that thing will leave your life. It's just like, okay, really corny, but a lot of people, it's when you get crystals, sometimes those crystals do not stick around forever, okay? And you can't hold on to them, and they'll just disappear. And it's crazy, but it's happened to me multiple times, and I know some of you out there can relate. Sometimes things are just in our life for a reason, not a season, okay? Sometimes things are in our life for a season and they stick around, you know, but you never know. And so the energy here is that it's like that Erykah Badu song is stuck in my head on and on because the infinity sign, and it's almost like it's going to take strength for you. Ooh, Look at that, the Fool card. Wow, that's crazy. A little stack just hopped off the top and here's the Fool card. So it's like, I feel like Spirit is really asking for you to have faith right now and for you to trust and to let go of the past with this Four of Pentacles in reverse. Let go of the past and heal, okay, as you move into the future. The Infinity sign, I just feel like is really significant this morning. So it's like, it's taking you a lot of strength to get to this place where that, you know, it's almost like you're being tamed by the universe. The universe is showing you like, hey, nothing lasts forever, but everything lasts forever. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. It's almost like Spirit saying there's no point in being afraid, bro. There's no point in being afraid because it's all going to end and it's all going to begin again, you know? And there's no end to it. There's no real end to it. Y'all, there's the Magician with the Infinity sign above their head, bro. Because there's part of you that has to realize that I feel like Spirit is trying to impart this wisdom upon you, that nothing really matters. Not in a nihilistic way, but everything, it has its season. Like, I'm even seeing the roses that are blooming on these vines, or these flowers that are blooming. And it's like Spirit saying, you know what? This is such a crazy message, y'all. I hope that you're like with me for this because, wow, this isn't never really like, Tarot's never really like done all this before. Like, you know what I'm saying? We get crazy coincidences up in here on this channel all the time, like for sure. But like, this is a whole nother level with this Infinity sign, because I feel like what Spirit is trying to say is that, you know what? There's only one time in a flower's life where that it blooms, okay? And when something's in full bloom, that's when you release the pollen and you try and pollinate and drop seeds for the future and do your little thing, that do whatever it is the flowers do, right? And then you die. And we're the same way, y'all. And it does not matter if we fail or if we fall, and it doesn't matter if we soar or if we, you know, fly or whatever. Like, I don't know how to explain it, guys. The vibe is that you might as well go for it. Like, the vibe is like, you're gonna be schooled either way by the universe, right? Because I'm seeing this as the universe, but I'm seeing this as your energy, where as soon as you understand this, like really understand it, like even deeper and better than anything I could say with words, you're gonna fucking realize that it does not matter. All the things that hold you back, that make you think that you're not capable, or that, you know, only certain people succeed in life, and, you know, yada, yada, yada. It's like that shit is just gonna fly out the window, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're gonna be wielding your magic wand and you're going, you know what? I'm not going down without a fight, and if not me, then who? And who cares? Who cares? Because you know what? I'm just a little flower blooming, and when I'm done blooming, I die, and that's it. And I don't care anymore. Like, that's the energy. The energy is, you know what? I'm gonna get tossed around on this crazy ocean of life, and you know what I mean? We all live and we all die, and at a certain point, why are we letting ourselves get caught up in the past? Why are we letting ourselves get caught up in the trap of feeling that, like, the energy is just so palpable and so intense? It's almost like a nihilistic optimism, almost. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like, oh my God, we all live and die. Like, who gives a fuck? But not like in a destructive way, in a constructive way. This is like, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna do everything I ever wanted to do. Look at that, Six of Swords. Moving across these choppy waters. It's like you have the strength to have some sort of realization here about life. Life is teaching you something super important right now, in the energy of, you do not have to give a fuck. But here's the thing, is if you do give a fuck, and I feel like you're gonna master life. Oh my God, that's what this is about too. You know, this is about mastering life by letting go and recognizing you have no power or control. So therefore you have all the power and control, because this is like the craziest message ever, you guys. That if you recognize that you have the power, I'm getting super hot here, guys. If you recognize that you have the power, I have to take my sweater off, guys. I'm like burning up. I'm so serious. This message is intense. Because if you recognize that you have the power, then it's almost like, you guys, this message is so hard to articulate because it's so like, it's powerful. Okay, what I'm getting here is this is so much more about once you realize that nothing matters because everything has its season, then you realize that you can bloom to your fullest extent because this is your season. And it doesn't matter if you fail or if you fall. All that matters is that you gave it your all and you were like, I'm not gonna let anything hold me back, because who gives a fuck at the end of the day? It's on and on and on and on, baby. All I know is that I'm here now and this is my season. So I'm gonna bloom, because what other choice do I have besides squander it? This is what the message is to not squander your life and get caught up. And once you recognize the infinite nature of life and the infinite nature of the universe, but the fact that it ends and begins again over and over, then it's like you master this cycle of beginning and end. You know, that reason, right? When things come into your life for a reason or for a season, you're able to let it go and you're able to embrace the new, and you heal quickly. You know, it's like you recover more robustly from the ups and downs of life. You're able to master life. This is crazy, guys, because this is something that we can teach one another and we can teach our children. And I feel like people are going to get more and more powerful because of this. And this is exactly what we need on this planet, because some people have mastered it and then they have used it to their advantage. And then some people have still not figured it out and they're just in the throes of whatever other people want them to be in the throes of. And this is part of, I feel like, the mission, or like this is part of the importance, because there's this level of who gives a fuck, right, in this message. And I think part of that is to inspire you and to make you realize that if you fail, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, because you'll get another chance or something. But it's like, not only that, but I feel like you will, I don't know, there's just this level of let go and don't worry. Don't stress so much. Don't doubt yourself so much or focus so much on, you know, what could happen. Oh, the 4s again. I'm literally looking at the number 4 on my keyboard here, on my computer in front of me. And it's the money symbol, actually, is what 4 is on the keyboard. I'm just saying, I think that's really fucking interesting. Some of you may have let go of a financial situation recently. I feel like this message is for people who kind of fall in that category. Not the only people, but that's part of the message that's coming up here. But Spirit's saying when you master life, you master the physical, okay, with that 4 of Swords, right? Healing the body and the mind. I feel like when you master life, you master the physical, like money, okay, the body, all these physical things. I feel like as you're like letting go, you're also stepping up to the plate in a lot of ways. So like this is the message, is it's like as you relinquish control, or you relinquish that need to be in charge, it's almost like you unlock something else that actually gives you more power than you had before. Because there's this powerlessness in the idea that, you know, no matter what I do, nothing ever works out, right? For instance, just an idea, you know what I mean, in the mind. It's like you are able to overcome that by realizing no matter what I do, nothing matters, or like no matter what I do, I'm still gonna die one day. You're like, no matter what I do, the world is just going to keep turning without me, with or without me. You know, no matter what I do, anybody who knows me now will be dead one day too. And so if I fail, no one's going to remember my failure. Well, knock on wood, the internet is forever. but it won't matter because it's like this. It's like this. You know, I don't know how to explain it. At a certain point, you're just going to get over it. And you're just going to be like, you know what? I don't really care. I'm not going to live my life in fear. And I'm definitely not going to live my life in regret. And you know what? I just accept that some shitty things are just shitty. And good things are great. And I'm a flower. And I'm going to bloom. And I'm going to give it my all. And I could care less about all this other shit that's been holding me back. These ideas in my head. Because none of it's real. The only thing that's real is that this shit is crazy. it's up and down, in and out, and all around, forever and ever. I don't know how else to explain it, guys. It sounds so stupid. The more I talk, the dumber I sound. But it doesn't matter because, look at that. Because this is spirit talking. You know what I mean? The star card. This is about being in connection with the divine, being in connection with your divine purpose, healing, right? This is the intention. This is my intention, right? And this is the vibe. So I'm just saying, y'all just need to do what it is that you feel inspired to do when you feel inspired to do it, and strike while the iron is hot. That's part of the message too. Look at that. Wow. That's crazy. 8 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. 6 of Swords still at the bottom of the deck with the 5 of Wands in reverse. So I feel like pretty soon, 3 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Wands in the upright, the Chariot. You know what the energy is? You had to leave behind some type of a work situation, and some of you don't know where you're headed next, but all you know is that you're clearing out this inner conflict. You're getting back on track. And so sometimes you have to let things go in order to do that, but I know it can be really scary. So I feel like some of you, that's your biggest struggle right now, and Spirit's wanting you to realize that this is transitory in nature. This is just a transition moment for you, and you don't even realize what you're capable of at this moment, but you very soon will realize what you're capable of. And I feel like Spirit is wanting to inspire you to give it your all and to just go for it and be transparent and share your journey with people, and don't be worried about what people think, because I think you're going to be surprised what people actually think, and it doesn't even matter at the end of the day, no offense, because they're just on their journey too. We're all like little ants in an ant colony, guys. Like, I don't know, something is like telling me like nothing matters, but yet everything matters. And so just trying to have this kind of strike it right in the middle type of energy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Y'all got this. Like, I already know you do. And I feel like Spirit is just trying to remind you that you can. You can figure it out. You can master life. I believe it. I don't know. Crazy reading. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button, dropping me a comment, subscribing if you're not subscribed, and hitting that notification bell. Thanks so much, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye.